Implementing AI into your business does not mean AI is going to take over you or your job. When you implement AI into your business or work, it's supposed to give you leverage. It's supposed to save you time, do the boring and repetitive tasks, and take care of all the nitty and gritty tasks that takes up a lot of your time. So here I've asked ChatGPT to come up with a few real life scenarios that we could use AI to help solve the problem. So in total, we have 6 questions, 2 from customer support, 2 from marketing, and 2 from sales. And as you can see here in my workflow, I have 6 different automations that are designed to solve each of those problems. So the first problem is James spends 2 hours every morning triaging customer emails into urgent versus non-urgent. What's the smallest automation that frees 45 minutes? So what I think James needs is an email categorizer workflow. So here I'm going to be sending 2 emails to James. One of the emails is urgent and the other one is non-urgent. I'm going to send the urgent email first. Send. Then we're going to go back to our workflow, click on execute workflow, and it should categorize the email into urgent. All right, let's head to the email. So the email is from Ippo and we have the urgent label and the subject is the website is down, immediate attention needed. And this is the email that we sent. Now let's send the non-urgent email. I'm gonna click send and let's click on execute workflow again. This time it's supposed to go to non-urgent and it did. Let's go back to the email. And as you can see, it's from Ippo again, and it has a non-urgent label. The subject is Q4 newsletter design feedback. This is the email content, but now we know this email categorizer workflow right here is a solution to James' problem. So the next problem is Maria copied live chat transcript into a spreadsheet for reporting. What's the one-step automation that saves her from manual copy paste? So for Maria, I built her an audio to text transcriber workflow. So how this workflow works is, if we go to the Google Drive folder, and here is a mock test recording, we're gonna drag this and drop it into here. Once the folder is uploaded, let's go back to our workflow and click on execute workflow. And it's using Whisper to transcribe the audio into text, which will then give the text transcript into this Google Sheet. So in our Google Sheet here, we have the live transcript into text. As you can see, says, thank you for our customer support line. My name is Annie. How may I assist you today? The meeting title is customer support call and it's uploaded at 7:19 today. So just to be sure, let's listen to the original recording.
Thank you for calling our customer support line. My name is Annie. How may I assist you today?
Hi, Annie.
Yeah, so it works. Now we know that this workflow right here is a solution to Annie's problem. So the next problem is a marketing problem. It's Ben spends 90 minutes per campaign writing ad variations. What's the smallest workflow that cuts that in half? So from my understanding for Ben's problem is that he writes different ad variations or ad descriptions for a product. So here I just found a random product, which is the Everlast Power Lock 2 Hook and Loop Pro Training Gloves. So what we're gonna do is, in our Google Sheets here, you can see the product, the tone, the details, and the audience. This is the 4 fields that Ben has to fill for 3 random ad campaigns to be written. Okay, so back to our product. We're gonna copy the name of the training gloves. Let's just add Everlast right here. So for the tone, I want it to sound inspiring and motivating. There you go, can't spell. Next, for the detail section, you just go back. As you can see here, it says key features. We're gonna copy all this. Then we're gonna paste it here. So now let's go back to N8N. Now we're gonna click on execute workflow and we should have 3 new ad variations here soon. Check the workflow first. Okay, so it gave us 3 ad variations. The first one says unleash your inner champion, step into the ring with confidence using Everlast Power Lock 2 Pro. Second one says train hard, fight smart, elevate your training with Everlast. And the third one says gear up for greatness, transform your training session into victories. So with this workflow, Ben doesn't have to sit on his chair every day thinking about ad variations. So the solution to Ben's problem is solved. Next, Clara manually formats testimonials from emails into social posts. What's a single automation that saves her 30 minutes a day? So what she does is she formats testimonials from emails into social media posts. So this workflow here is my solution to Clara's problem. I'm going to show you how this workflow works. In our inbox right here, we have a new email from Ippo. It says, thank you for your product. Sounds like a testimony. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new testimonial label to this email. Let me just do so. Okay, the email now got a label. Let's go back to N8N and click on execute workflow. And this should format it into a social media post. As you can see, the output is, thank you, your product has transformed the way I work. Powerful and it saves me hours every week. I've already recommended it to 3 colleagues. Keep up the amazing work. Sarah L. Customer satisfaction, productivity. But I know y'all wondering, where's the social media post? I don't use social media. But say if you're going to post it, let's say you're gonna post it on Twitter, just get the X note, click on create tweet. And what you would do is you would take the content, drag it here and click on execute step, done. But the thing is, I don't have an X account. I've tried making one, but it didn't work. So we just have to live with this. But that said, Clara's problem solved. So the next problem is a sales problem. Here it says Alex retypes LinkedIn lead into CRM for 2 hours a day. What's the simplest automation to shave off an hour? So for Alex at first, I wanted a lead scraper, but I realized that that doesn't make sense. So this is the simple workflow that I built for Alex. All you gotta do is go to the Google Sheets that I made for him. And right here it says LinkedIn profile. And all you have to do is paste his lead's LinkedIn profile into this Google Sheet. Next, let's go back to N8N and click on execute execute workflow. We're using Appify to scrape and enrich the results. Okay, so as you can see, now we have his name, his title, his company, and the city. His full name is Satya Nadella. Title is Chairman and CEO at Microsoft. Company is Microsoft. City, Renton, Washington, United States. And he has, damn, got a lot of followers. So the last problem is Sophie manually drafts follow-up emails from call notes. What's the AI helper that could save her 20 minutes of her prospect? So the workflow that I made for Sophie here is a personalized email drafter workflow. So if we head on to Airtable, there are 4 fields that Sophie has to fill, which is the prospect name, the company, the call date, and the summary. And after that is a generate email button. How this workflow is supposed to work is when you go back to N8N, when you click on execute workflow, then you go back to Airtable and right at the generate email column, you click on this button right here. And there you go. The workflow is fired. And if we go back to Airtable, now we have a personalized email for Jordan Smith. It says, hi Jordan, thanks for discussing how green tech solutions can cut down cloud infrastructure costs. I'll send over a detailed overview of our automated cost optimization features shortly. So this right here is the AI generated personalized email for Jordan Smith. So now Sophie's problem is solved. So what I want you to get out of watching this video today is just to see how useful AI is and how it could leverage you and your business to greater heights. I believe that companies and businesses that are doing really well and are winning right now is all using AI somehow. And I think if you're still skeptical towards AI, I hope this video changes your mind. And I encourage you to try to use AI to your advantage instead of just brushing it off as another bubble or whatever. And that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you for watching. It's really annoying to record this, but yeah, see ya.